right, I'm back. Yeah, it was raining outside and nothing was going on, so I just decided to come back earlier than I expected. We'll probably stream like another 3 hours or so. I think this might be like the ideal schedule for me. Is like stream in the morning, like 3 to 4 hours, then go out and like work on the book, exercise, do like stuff, eat, and then like do the night stream after I'm through with my events for the day. So I don't know, maybe we'll see.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did you all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira, or the Whale? Apparently the Corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters, afraid some local fishermen might harpoon it.
Bug.
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Praise be to thee.
About Night City, about like Cyberpunk. I do genuinely think it is better than Witcher 3. Because at the very least, like the first person like shooting, it's better than like the Witcher 3's like garbage like melee combat system. I hated the combat in Witcher 3. At the very least, this is like more understandable. Like I haven't played enough of the game to like evaluate the gameplay yet. Like my issue is that like it's been nothing but cutscenes, and like the cutscenes aren't interesting. They're not well made or interesting. Like they introduce all these characters and they don't really do anything. And like the progression is kind of weird. Like you're in a bar and then you're like trying to steal someone's car and then you get picked up by some guy and then you get like arrested while you're on that job and you make a BFF. And then that BFF goes out with you for another job. It's like, I don't know, the pacing is just weird, I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, for a dystopian shithole, the fact that you have an apartment to yourself is kind of... realistically, wouldn't you be, like, living with a bunch of, like, other people in, like, a commune or something? Okay, that summer's Game Fest was like... Yeah, weren't they, like, banging on about how Nintendo was going to be there? I didn't buy that for a minute. Go to bed. Okay. Hang on, wait. Is this where the bed is? No, the bed's over here. Yeah, apparently I struggle with, like, the most basic things in this game. The UI is just kind of confusing. Oh, I'm sleeping alone. Aw. This game is so realistic. Okay.
Oh, V. Get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomod. No, neurovirus. Or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Throw on some threads? What? Why is he telling me to get dressed? Like, huh? Wardrobe. Did they show RE9? I mean, let's be real. Like, Resident Evil's been woke for a while. Wait, what? No items. Wait, what? Okay. Lower body. Gee, I really don't care about what I'm wearing in a first-person game. I look like Nick Rekieta, don't I? Shit. Baldo. Yeah, okay, so my apartment is nice, but the outside is shit. That doesn't make any sense.
Virginia Jones here. If you're looking for
If anything, the interior should be worse.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, B.
I'm not really good at using mouse controls and things. I always lean towards controllers. Even on PC, that's true.
Shit, come on!
Rekieta the game. So, like, would you actually do anything? Like, why is it all so dark?
B, how about a round or two? What do you say?
What? Right outside of my
Like
apartment?
new punching bag. Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping. He did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
The likes of V? Like, not...
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Boxing a robot, huh? So why does he say the likes of V?
That even mother nature. Try out our freshly developed new tastes and let your tongue
You mentioned something about fighting.
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
They're not legal and yet, like...
Who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said. Good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win.
What's with the audio syncing? It's really weird.
To drop every last one of
The
them.
background sound is louder than the voice.
Now, that'll-
Can I change that? Let's see, settings. Why is the text so small? I just...
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside or what? Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
Okay, Shit. Fight night. Coach Fred. Okay.
that your mom had you covered for smokes.
Let's have a look.
Wait, I don't even have, like, inventory space? Wait, how does this work? Yeah, I'm not too happy with my dinky little handgun. Going down. Yeah, it's kind of nice playing something a little bit out of my my wheelhouse because like I love the idea of these first-person RPGs, like, but I've never played one I really got into, so I'm always like looking out for them.
For the festival is the Arasaka Corporation. Even Hanako are enjoy yourselves.
Hang on, wait, what? Oh, okay, hang on. Yeah, I cannot like navigate properly. Like the UI, like I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Wait.
Who do I spy?
All right, let's see what you got.
What I like to hear.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's the gun. Wait, what did I need the second gun for exactly? Ah, whatever. All right.
Has been formally designed as the
Doopy-doopy-doo.
is primarily responsible for implant certification. Years of implant authorization are now guided by the standards they themselves have established. Thank you for joining all of us here at N54 News. We'll see you next time.
So, we can talk about yesterday?
It's all in the report.
Oh, I read it. Except there's no mention of me telling you to dump the fuck out of it.
Man of the hour. Jeez, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Choose space. Choose orbital air.
Thought Dex bounced out of the ring a few years ago. Messed with the nasty crew in Pacifica. Things got ugly.
Mm-hmm. Gang wars 2 years back. Somehow Dex got caught up in the craziness. There's a lot of bodies lying in the streets by the time the shooting stopped. Yeah, Dex got lucky, though. Managed to slip under the radar till tempers cooled. Took a while.
They really expect you to care about this.
One hell of a comeback.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, YouTubers are trying to tell you that like this is the worst launch lineup for a console ever. You know, completely misunderstanding the fact that
Amen. It's a win-win.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal is riding on you now, I say.
All right. Let's hear what old Dex has to say. Set it up.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is a league of his own. Saying.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head.
I love how no matter what backstory you choose, this guy is still your best friend.
Gracias a Dios.
The Mudahar. Yeah, I'll look into it.
Gave him to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our...
I might not be able to do it today because I'm kind of busy tomorrow morning.
Thanks,
But
Jack. Much appreciated.
I'll think about it.
I'm glad
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
So you can call your car with you?
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel
Yeah, so like the thing I saw Twitter grifters do yesterday was say that like the driving in this game doesn't fucking work. And before I even test it, I'm gonna tell you that's not true.
First stop.
Yep, see? Perfectly fine. Let's see.
And Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? Stay.
But how do
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date.
how do I drive?
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know.
There we go, there we go. Oops. Okay, what are the traffic laws in like Night City? Am I gonna get in trouble for driving like an idiot? Yep. So, crowded city streets. No problem whatsoever. So yeah, I don't know what, like, has anyone else noticed this when it comes to, like, the YouTube grifting scene? Is that, like, oh, there's nothing to play on the Switch 2 except for Cyberpunk. Like, has anyone else noticed that? Like, it's such a weird thing. Like, how the grifting community seems intent on, like, gaslighting people into thinking this game is good.
Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex is cooked up for.
Yeah, to try Cyberpunk? Yeah, what a fucking retard. I hate that shit. Like, all these people are just like, oh man, Cyberpunk, it'll be good eventually. And they've been saying it for 5... Ooh, hello. They've been saying it for like 5 years. It's ridiculous.
Maybe. Dr. Vector will see you now.
So what happened to her?
Doctor?
Nah, changed jobs and
I'll sit tight over here. Ian, we got a lot to do.
The Siamese cat. It is, yeah, for sure.
See the fatigue on.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neurosocket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Old kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, How are things?
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter DeShawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
You ain't crying, Vic. I'll bring you the Eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
Like, it's so much like lore building and world building and lore, and like I just don't care at all.
Hiroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
Oh, it's like Mega Man Battle Network. Why did he do that?
Shoes while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Okay. All right.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. Just remember.
Madden on Switch 2. Yeah, I don't care.
Clear.
I don't give a shit about that.
This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting.
Wait, I'm cutting my arm off? What?
Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
Oh, that scene must have been very easy to animate.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Making you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful. Time for the scanner.
His name is Victor Victor?
But first time's rarely the charm.
Victor
With
Vector.
anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also inject an NCPD file search.
Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best.
But what about the headache? Okay, whatever.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Yeah, okay, big league, sure.
Whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? You rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scab home.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a court.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, the rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beat?
Slot shot. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech.
High grade.
If we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Prima donna.
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leave you.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though, is gonna be all you.
Alright.
One more thing, Mr. B. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Completely glitch free. They patched it. Wow. The cyberpunk future is kind of glitchy, isn't it?
I'm going to want to check our pro cred, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the gang goonies had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
And there's the other thing. Got him at the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
Like, you don't know enough about the setting to, like, make an informed decision on, like, what dialogue choice you should make.
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing.
There's been quite a few glitches like that.
Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
In that case, I'll hit the all foods and put my nose to the ground. Stick around. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Yeah, we get it. You're Hispanic. Okay. Oops. How do you put your gun away? Okay. Yeah, so like that's my thing with this game. Like, other than like the glitches, what are you actually doing in the game? You know, because like all we've been doing ever since we started this, yeah, we've been playing like 40 minutes, like this session. Okay, nothing's happened. You know, like we've just been like talking to like this endless group of people, and like they haven't done a good job like building up the setting and the world or the characters. It seems like a sandbox game, but it's not. Yeah. If the cops are so aggressive, why is Night City like so crime ridden? You know, like. Okay. Very lifeless. Yeah, I agree. It reminds me of like Deus Ex, honestly. Like that's kind of my.
We're closed right now.
Sure. At 6 a.m. Wait, do I wait for time to pass or? The hell was that? Okay. Yeah, like Deus Ex like did a way better job like emphasizing like the change in culture and like, you know, how the corporations like operate, you know, in the far off future of like 2020 or whatever. It was 2025, wasn't it? And Human Revolution. Well, like like it did a way better job like establishing that. Like this is like it's so unfocused, like plot wise. Like I don't know anything about the character. I don't know anything about the setting. I don't know anything about it other than the fact it's Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, and like playing the game hasn't like made it better. Oh wow, just spend 12 hours, just 6 hours, just dicking around. Hey, what? Oh, between 6 a.m. Okay.
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a free VD?
So wait, she's just standing here?
There a problem?
Sure. And I go.
Hold it, house rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping. Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Door's open.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Have fun, input. Welcome to Lizzie's.
The fuck? Lizzie's?
What face you have?
Why the fuck was like the bouncer Harley Quinn? I'm so...
Yeah, no
This
surprise
doesn't even
there.
look fun. It looks stupid. Like, what the huh? Like, this doesn't even look cool. Like...
Hey.
Get you something.
I don't care. I just don't care about... This game is so cringe. It is, yeah. Like, when do I shoot people? Like, that's why I bought this, is that I wanted to shoot people. And, like, what the hell am I doing? It's just...
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's that?
Name's V. She and I have a...
Ugh! You idiot! What... Yeah, No. Yeah, it's so cringe. So unbelievably cringe. Like, man, I wasted my money. Like, I knew it was gonna be bad, but, like, playing it and, like, seeing all those glitches that have still been unfixed after all this time, you know, playing the game and just seeing, like, how little you actually do in it. That's, like, crazy. That is insane. That, that something like that, like, is being defended by gaming YouTubers. Like, for what purpose? You know, like, why are so many people acting like that game is, like, somehow legit? Yeah, that's the thing. This is what I said. This is what I was always saying about it when, like, it first came out. Like, people made it out to be as if the only problem was the glitches, but at their core, like, at its core, the game just fundamentally wasn't very good. And that's just very apparent when you actually play it, because, like, the pacing's off. The gunplay is kind of wonky. Like there are still like lots of visual glitches, like usually with clipping. Like, and there is no gameplay. All you do for the first couple of hours is go through these like sequences of like you being like some cyberpunk guy, and it's just like it's not fun. A refund? I don't think you can get refunds on Nintendo consoles. I mean, it doesn't matter to me because like I'm a YouTuber. I need to own like everything so I can like play it and talk about it and like acknowledge why like some games are good and some are bad, but like yeah, both Cyberpunk and Street Fighter 6 were duds. Wow, I'm not surprised by that. I really expected them both to be bad, but like I don't know, I kind of really wanted them. But I don't know. I guess the people defending Cyberpunk are people who just don't play a lot of games in general. Because like, I feel like that game is it's very similar to what you would see in like the mid 2000s, right? Where like it has no gameplay, but like oh man, it's a mature game. It has titties in it in the first hour. You know, it's that kind of thing. You know, like oh, it's a mature game for mature gamers. It's like. Yeah, that's the vibe I get from it. Is that like it was just the game that was supposed to be like the AAA game of the game of the generation, right? And it for PS5 and Xbox, and that's why so many people have like clung on to it, even though it's really not very good. Yeah, DSP was crashing out at this game apparently. He didn't even get to the Grand Prix. Imagine DSP doing the Grand Prix. It's just not going to happen. Not the Grand Prix, the knockout tour. He couldn't even get through the Grand Prix. Like if you compare my stream to his, I did that in like a day. Yeah, I never get tired of this. This is so much fun. Like, even though I keep crashing out and, like, failing, it's so much fun. Little shit. Yeah, Cyberpunk is cringe. It's a story-driven game that doesn't have, like, an interesting story. It's kind of like L.A. Noire, if you think about it, because, like, Ace Attorney is way better than like L.A. Noire. It's the exact same thing, but like on a much lower budget. So if you think about it from that perspective, like obviously Ace Attorney is better than L.A. Noire in every way, shape, or form. But like normies see like the huge budget on like L.A. Noire and think it's like something special, and it just isn't. Oh, come on, I missed? Wow. Okay. Cheap Cheap. Oh man. You know, if you're gonna have Cheap Cheap, why not have like sushi from Paper Mario? You know, like I love sushi. Yeah, Cyberpunk is cringe. Like, I think a big problem with it though, like they really should have had a set character. I think because they're like, there's no reason to have like an avatar because you needed a yeah. The game has this superficial like way of trying to act as if your character has a real history with these people, and like you just don't, and it's like inherently contradictory. I talked about this when it came to like Jackie. You know, like no matter what background you choose, like Jackie's always like your best friend at the beginning. So like I don't know, it's things like that. You know, like it doesn't feel real. I don't know, man. I have to say I'm a big fan of like Pauline's Arrow outfit. Yeah, and I keep shifting back into the dress. She must only have two outfits, I think. Yeah, it's nice that Pauline's back in Mario Kart because I guess she's a staple now. Yeah, I imagine Odyssey fans are gonna be pretty attached to her. Kind of like how like Galaxy fans are kind of attached to Rosalina. Yeah, I remember like Adam Sessler saying he liked Rosalina way more than Peach back in the day. Yeah, even back in 2007, people were clowning on Peach. And yeah, he's so far ahead that like it wasn't even really a shortcut, really. Yeah, that's the thing about the shortcuts in this game. Like, in a lot of ways, you're honestly better off just taking the standard path because, like, a lot of them are so convoluted that it's. She stands up like she's playing Wave Race or something. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, we're in second place. Yeah, we just need one blue shell and we should be good. No, he's way ahead. There we go. What the fuck? Whoa. I cannot believe I survived that. I'm in fourth place? How? The fucking acorns are always fucking me over. Yeah, I think the far left is the way to go. MK World. She looks good in the dress. Yeah, I like the dress too. It's the cat suit that I like better though. Yeah. Uh, Yeah, I'm told that like Mechatrike, it's amazing. I'm told that like Cyberpunk is extremely unbalanced. Basically, you like start leveling up so much that like the rest of the game can't keep up with you, even like on the hardest difficulty. It's like I feel like that's the thing with Cyberpunk is that like it just drags itself out for as long as possible to keep you playing it, even though like at its core it's just not that good. Kind of like San Andreas, honestly. Because San Andreas gives you like all this crazy shit as you go through it, but like the game itself really isn't that good if you think about it. Yeah, I'd say World is the best Switch launch title. Not that it has any competition really, because like what else is an exclusive or like as good as this? Like you're not gonna see anybody say everybody wants to Welcome Tour is better. Like I'm sure like a couple of YouTubers will say Cyberpunk is better, but like that's just YouTubers being gay. I think that's a big reason why YouTubers are so adamant that like Cyberpunk is like amazing is because like it is a woke AAA game. I think CD Projekt Red is like actually the I would argue the most like woke development studio there is. The thing about them is that they haven't really put anything out yet. Like since wokeness became like mainstream. So like they're in this weird position where they hired a bunch of people during like peak wokeness and they made like Cyberpunk and it was a disaster and now they had to like backtrack on it. They're in like a weird position for sure, I think. Cyberpunk rips off GTA. Yeah, it does, yeah. Yeah, I'm very curious to see like how badly The Witcher 4 flops, because like I can't see the audience for that really going along with like the Siri thing. Like it's gonna be seen as like the same thing as like The Last of Us Part 2, I think. Like it's gonna have the same kind of problems where they're gonna fuck over Geralt and make him look lame as fuck, and like people just aren't gonna like that. Yeah, I remember this was like that was one of the themes of like Clover when I was working on that, like way back in the day. Yeah, the idea of like the girl with like godlike powers and how like adamant she is, like she can't like about like showing respect and deference to other people. Like that was a really big like thing for me in that book. And like I don't see like other writers really doing the same thing. Like this idea that like being the strongest in the world, it's not gonna. I don't know, man. It's not gonna fix all your problems, bro. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I really need to like memorize where all the telephone lines are because I yeah, like that's the thing with the Switch too. It's a better Switch. Like people are complaining about like the upgraded versions of old games, but like yeah, the old games you already own. Like there's not a lot of games day one. Like yeah, but we're getting more. It's like everything people are complaining about is everything people are complaining about. What are complaining about? Well, everything that people are complaining about is just a lot of nonsense, really. Yeah, game trailers are like really desperate to downplay it though. Like we saw last night, like how like people like Destin from like IGN, formerly of Screw Attack, like that guy was like legit going to Walmart and like, oh man, look at how much they have in stock, and I'm just like, yeah, because it's a hot product. It's like, oh fuck, I didn't even realize I had that. Okay, let's try to do this properly this time. That was Kino. Yeah, you gotta get. Yeah, so this you have to get on top of the telephone lines, I think, if you're gonna like win. Like, imagine how bad they're gonna look when like Nintendo starts revealing like new games for it. Actually, like I don't even really think the Switch 2 is a new console. Honestly, like I think this is just a better Switch 1. Like I've expressed this opinion before, but like you can tell just by looking at it, it's like the 3DS, like new 3DS, where it's like a new console, but like it's like a mid-gen upgrade. You know, this is basically the Switch Pro, essentially. It's not really a next-gen console, and people are kind of like confused by that. But yeah, you are going to see like a bunch of Switch 2 games uh, also be available on Switch 1. Like that's definitely something a lot of people are like not ready to accept. Like you still see games coming out on PS4 because like so many people haven't upgraded. You're going to see a similar situation with like the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. Like the Switch 2 doesn't have to outsell the Switch 1. Like that's something that people don't really understand about this console is that it's not really a replacement for the Switch. Like I've been talking about this a lot, but yeah, the consoles are clearly meant to coexist to a certain extent, and most people just refuse to acknowledge it at all. Am I liking Cyberpunk? No, I rage quit it. It was just so stupid. I just Yeah, I will say Street Fighter 6 is better than Cyberpunk. Like, I'll go back and I'll play Street Fighter 6 and like try to like wait until it like gets patched or whatever. Like once like the network infrastructure gets fixed, like it'll at least be like playable. Like there's nothing redeeming about Cyberpunk. Like there's nothing good about it at all. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 is better. Not that that's a good thing, but the game's good, mind you, but it is better than Cyberpunk at least. Well, I'm in the lead still, but yeah, Street Fighter 6 at least has jury. You know, like that's one thing I can get behind is juries in it. But like other than that, like yeah, I don't know. Cyberpunk doesn't even have that. You know. Fuck. How many times can like you get hit in like a single? Uh, okay, we're in the lead, but how long is that going to stick though? Oh fuck. We somehow did it. I don't know if we got lucky or what, but like we did pull through. We did beat it. Holy shit, we did it with the Roadster. Hell yeah. All we had to do was talk shit about Cyberpunk. We had to like look at like the depths of gaming in order to like find glory in like, the absolute peak. Now that was a video game. So that, wait a minute. Yeah, Lakitu. Yeah, the mayor of New Donk is I never understood like watching a race. So you're really gonna stand on like the side of the road and watch cars just zip by? Like I don't understand the appeal of it. Okay. Just use Cyberpunk for motivation. Yeah, I gotta play this, so I'm not playing Cyberpunk. You know, that's the thing about Cyberpunk. That's the thing about bad games on like other consoles. Like people keep bringing this up to me, like, well, why do you hate like other consoles and PC? Like because they're distracting people from the peak that exists. You know, it's a real problem. You know, like because of Cyberpunk and it's like its marketing campaign, people have no idea about all of the better games that are out there on Nintendo platforms. Yes, so it is a bad thing that other consoles are hyped the way they are. So do you not get anything from winning Knockout Tour? I was expecting like a new character unlock or something, but yeah, I think for now we'll just keep doing Knockout Tour and like random challenges on the world map. I mean, at the very least, like I'm happy Cyberpunk came out because like it existing is like proof positive that like the Switch 2 is more powerful than like um the PS4 and the Xbox One, because you just know that would have been like a cope like early on in the lifespan was that like, well, this console isn't even as powerful as a PS4, you know, the console that could not run Cyberpunk. So yeah, I'm definitely glad to see like that happen. So we're not gonna have to deal with that like going forward at least, but the game's still bad. Like I don't know. You're trying to see people like pull all sorts of weird stunts. Like on top of that, though, like that guy who tried to like fake like the driving in Cyberpunk. Like, oh man, the Switch can't run this, and I'm just like, first of all, Cyberpunk doesn't run on anything, and second of all, it's not even true. So it's like, yeah, imagine being the guy to like downplay Switch 2 by using Cyberpunk not running well as like evidence. Like, yeah, we know. Like it's like, but that's seriously what they tried to do. Yeah, I can't confirm that's not the case though. I don't know. The Cyberpunk thing was like always just like a cope. I hate like it really is as bad as Doom Eternal, honestly. Like it's the exact same thing where like fanboys just hype it up because like it's the mature thing to do, I guess. I feel like that's the thing with a lot of PC gamers is like their mindset is that the game is like mature and adult and that makes it good. So I don't know. That's kind of my mindset on that. Resident Evil 9. Yeah, has it been announced? Did they announce it at some of the Games Fest? Like, I think Resident Evil is a dead IP. Personally, I have no interest in like anything they do going forward. I'm more hyped for Silent Hill actually. Like, I think Resident Evil should just be like put out to pasture, kind of like Street Fighter actually. And like, it's not an innovator anymore. You know, like back in the day, it was like the survival horror franchise, and now it's like, oh, it's not survival and it's not horror. Like Resident Evil lost its identity, I think, a long time ago. Actually, I'm fine with like considering 4 the last one, and I think like more people should follow suit in that. Like the series peak was on Nintendo hardware. It's something that people don't like acknowledging, but it is true. Yeah, they'll tell you Resident Evil 4 is peak, but they won't tell you what console it's on. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. What? Requiem. So they got away from the numbering. Yeah, that's good. Because I was really wondering, like, how much longer can they keep numbering this fucking game? Oh, what the hell? Oh, wow. Kino. That is cool. That is a really cool idea for a track. Wow. Yeah, so you see, like, completely different things in Knockout Tour compared to the main game. Yeah, I bet they could, like, patch in, like, entirely new modes. Like, using, like, the map as a basis. I think it'd be really easy for them to do, actually. Like, people keep talking about 200cc, but, like, I think they could completely, like, manufacture new tracks. Like, did you see that? Like, I've never seen anything like that in any racing game ever. And it made perfect sense, too. Yeah, I think Knockout Tour is a big reason why I think this game's better than 8, because, like, 8 doesn't have anything like this. And like, this really complements the game's design. Like, that was my thing about this, like, when I first started playing it, is that, like, what does the open world do? But I guess Grand Prix is kind of meant to be a tutorial, and then, like, they start ramping up the difficulty with, like, Knockout Tour and, like, stuff like that. Yeah, I think we're going to get more content, personally. Like, I don't know if it'll be a free update, but, like, you know, DLC... Yeah, I can see this being a really DLC-heavy game. And they can do a lot with it. I think people are really underestimating, like, what this game is going to offer, like, long-term. Yeah, so yeah, I think third parties are going to keep doing the thing they've been doing where they just ignore Nintendo hardware. Yeah, well, what was announced for Switch 2 at Summer's Game Fest? Like, I don't even know. I don't care. Like, I'm just going to wait for, you know, the Nintendo Direct for to talk about it. Like, I don't need Summer's Game Fest. Nintendo versus the entire gaming industry. Oh, yeah, it was! So, like, everybody else was, like, talking about Nintendo, and then, like, Jeff Keighley had his stupid little show. Holy fucking shit! I didn't even think about that. It really was. Wow. I don't know. This is kind of why I'm, like... I kind of maintain that, like, the thing to do, like, in regards to Jeff and the Shill Show is just to, like, ignore it, but, like, I don't know, man. When you notice stuff like that, like, you really have to, like, acknowledge reality. That, like, Nintendo took on the entire video game industry and won. You know, this isn't like it was, like, 20 years ago when, like, everybody was openly hating them and, like, everybody thought they were going to go out of business. Like, Nintendo won, and it's just not, like, it's not getting any better. Like, there's no hope of recovery, really. It is not going to be like it was, like, 10 years ago. Like, the main thing right now is just, like, normalizing, like, condemning Game of the Year awards, you know? We all hate game journalists, and yet for some reason we're supposed to, like, care about what they give, like, Game of the Year to. And, like, I don't fucking care. Like, people keep saying, like, oh, Claire Obscura is gonna win. Like, I don't fucking care about Claire Obscura. Yeah, was it just that one track that I was struggling with? Like, did I just have a car that wasn't... Yeah, I think when it comes to, like, multiple routes, I kind of struggle a little bit. Oh, is this DK Sport? Oops. Bastard. Try. That was so cool. I was not expecting that. Wow, that was cool. Yeah, like people were saying that Nintendo was going to show up at the Summer's Game Fest this year. So you're saying they didn't, right? So the rumor was a complete lie. So did Jeff like lie about it to try and get Nintendo to try to get people interested that like they might show off some Switch 2 stuff? Like that's my impression. But like, why would they do that when they could just have a Nintendo Direct? That was my mindset. Like, I didn't really think about it, but like. Yeah, I said like after Jeff like tried to humiliate like Anoma and Fujiyama. Well, what's his name? Fujoshi. What is his name? Fuck. Yeah, after they humiliated like Nintendo at the Game Awards 2023, like it really does feel like Nintendo straight up like cut them off and blacklisted them. It really does. They have not like appeared at any of their shows in any meaningful capacity since then, and I don't blame them. Like Jeff should be ashamed for what he tried to do with that, and like he's still trying to gaslight people into thinking that like Baldur's Gate was like deserve the recognition. They didn't show up. Oh wow, that is crazy. Wow. Yeah, I remember last year he was like begging Nintendo to show up. Wow. So, like, the market leader is straight up not going to these award shows anymore. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how, like, it doesn't matter if they give, like, awards to, like, AAA, like, slop at these shows if, like, Nintendo just straight up doesn't send anybody. I mean, I said they should do that. I was a big advocate for the idea, but like a part of me really didn't think they would do it, but like, yeah, it really does seem like they have, and that's unbelievably based. Okay, this is peak Kino. Okay. This is an amazing. Bastard. Yeah, like I do think that needs to be like kind of like talked about in the community, just like how Baldur's Gate like did not stand the test of time. Like Larian did not become a AAA studio. They did not beat Nintendo. They did not sell Nintendo. They did not get a higher Metacritic score than Nintendo. Baldur's Gate 3 did not beat Tears of the Kingdom under like any metric whatsoever. And like that does need to be like understood like going forward, considering just how much that fucking game was like worshipped among the game journal community for like 3 months. It was just embarrassing. Yeah, you just know like Enoma and those guys were confused. Like I would be like I can't stand our like worship of Western RPGs because like they're really not that good at all. Like it's kind of crazy when you actually play Dragon Quest, like how much better it is than like the very best like Western RPGs have to offer. Because like Ultima fans always do this thing where they act like Ultima is the peak, and it just isn't. Aren't even RPGs. I don't know. I don't want to like. Yeah, I'd say modern ones aren't. Yeah. I don't know. 'Cause I don't want to. I think that's unfair to like do that. Um, I mean, like I'm saying that because like of how much I hated when like how like Western RPGs developers insisted that like JRPGs weren't real RPGs, which was obviously retarded. Um, so I don't want to like do the same thing they did. But it's like, yeah, I do kind of feel that way as well. They're definitely not as good, is my take on it. And that's really all that matters. Like who the fuck cares about this genre, really? Hack and slash games now, yeah. Is Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy VII not out on Switch 2 yet? I thought it was a day one thing, but I didn't see it on there. Yeah, I'll have to get that too, so I can play that. I can't. I don't know. I think I enjoyed like Final Fantasy VII R more than I enjoyed Cyberpunk. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really long time before if like Japanese games in general are still way better than Western games. It's kind of shocking, honestly, because like so many like Westerners don't like admitting it. But like, yeah, even like these Japanese games, like I don't really like that much, like Street Fighter 6 and Final Fantasy 7R. They're still better than like Cyberpunk or whatever. Like Cyberpunk has no redeeming qualities to it whatsoever. Miyamoto, his favorite dev. Does anyone believe that? Like, really? Who the fuck cares what David Jaffe says about anything? Does anybody believe that? Miyamoto, like, I don't understand what's with like people's like hatred of Miyamoto. Like, I keep seeing like people try to do this, like, oh, I used to love Miyamoto, and then I woke up. It's like, what are you talking about, you retard? Like, Miyamoto's the goat. Like, I don't. These guys are like these guys are fooling themselves if if they really think they're going to be able to like downplay industry legends like that. Hey, what the fuck? I'm so tired of getting hit like multiple times in a row. It's so cheap. Yeah, this is kind of like a Wave Race sequel, isn't it? Yeah, they don't really need to like make a Wave Race sequel. This basically is it, isn't it? The fact that you can like, and she's even standing up like they do in those games. Fuck. The hell is this? And now it's Diddy Kong Racing. Wow. Yeah, I think this might be my favorite circuit. Like, there's just been so many like cool moments here. Like, I just love shit like this where you're going up and down rivers and like down mountains. Like that's the stuff. Yeah, it's the stuff I wanted to see from this. And yeah, this is the course that really delivers that. Oh wait, is there a Rainbow Road on a Knockout Tour too? Maybe that's the one that people were struggling with. Because I didn't. Because like people keep saying that the Rainbow Road is really hard in this, and I'm just like, wait, what? I played it once, and I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, that's what like Sean Malmstrom tried to do the other day. Is that he tried to say he had more respect for like Retro Studios CEO than like no, the founder of Retro Studios than like Miyamoto. Like, oh, he's one of my favorite game devs because he worked on like all these old like Western RPGs, and I'm just like, is that the guy who like had all the porn on like the hard on like company servers and was like spending all of his time like partying with whores and shit like that? Like, I don't know. I really hate like the worship of Retro Studios. It was always annoying, but like it's really weird whenever it props up today because like it feels like such a mid 2000s thing to think, you know? Like, oh, let Retro Studios run the company. It's like, what? Like, I love Metroid Prime, but like, I would never like put it on like, you know, I would never refer to it as like the best game ever made or anything like that, or like they did, yeah, they always have had, yeah. If you don't know like Retro's history, they have always had bad management. Yeah, they had like several canceled projects before they made Metroid Prime. Like none of them have resurfaced over the years. And then like they made one like after Tropical Freeze came out that just completely seems to have dropped off the face of the earth. And now they've been put back on Prime 4. Like it's just I don't know. Like definitely I would have to say Retro Studios has to be like Nintendo's most overrated acquisition because like they were hyped so high back in the day, and like they just never lived up to it at any point in their history. They just were not capable of like delivering what people thought they could deliver. Ooh. Yeah, I'm very curious what the current state of uh of retro is. Like it might have gotten better or it might have gotten worse. We can't really tell. I mean, Platinum Games put out like Bayonetta 3 and Origins like before they went like well after they went to shit, you know? Actually, Astral Chain too. Yeah, so they put out quite a few bangers before like they became completely irrelevant. So it's like I don't. It's really hard to tell sometimes. Like what's going on with these companies. Yeah, Astral Chain's good. Like it's not the best game ever, but it's definitely one of those games that like really demonstrates like how Nintendo is like so far ahead of the rest of the industry. Like I said this when it came out, and I still maintain this. It's better than Cyberpunk. It's a better Cyberpunk game than 2077. Like it absolutely is. It's like it has a unique flavor, a theme, an idea, like while still retaining what makes like Cyberpunk, you know. Like that game feels so much more like in line with what Cyberpunk should be than like just like CD Projekt Red like weird like parody version of it. Like Platinum Games made it so much cooler, and not a single person I know will like really acknowledge that. Yeah, Nintendo's lapped them, and they think that like they're ahead. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, actually. Yeah. Yeah. So what's the next game coming out? Like SMT on like the 19th. I don't know if it's gonna get downloaded onto my regular Switch or not. I mean, I guess I could just transfer it over. Will it be available on both? I don't know. I guess it must be. Because both of the Switches are in my household, so. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's worked. I've never owned two Switches before, so. But yeah, SMT is definitely something I'm looking forward to. Yeah, in July we have Bonanza. Yeah, like it's a shit. Like I hope we see more Astral Chain. It's definitely not like outside the realm of possibility. I think. But like Nintendo acquired the IP actually, so it's possible they could just like get like Tara or whoever and just like make it like with a different studio. But Platinum themselves is done. Like they're never recovering from after everything they did, and they shouldn't honestly. Like I'm mad at them for like what they tried to pull. Like like they really wanted to be like the kind of studio that could put out like whatever slop they wanted and like people would just eat it up. Oh, we could produce mobile games, and like they just don't produce mobile games. It's just like they make all these big promises and never follow through on any of them. It's just embarrassing. It's crazy to me like how Suda51 is still working and making games while like Platinum hasn't like produced anything in like years and years. Like I really thought that like Suda was gonna have problems after. I really thought Suda was gonna have problems after No More Heroes 3 was so badly received. Not that it deserved it, but like, no, he's bounced back immediately, and he's already put it out that the next big thing. You know, like when is Platinum gonna do that? You know, like Kamiya's like talking about sequels. You know, I feel like when you start talking about sequels to like your old shit, like that's kind of when like your career's over. I don't know. Like I don't. I kind of feel the same way about Kirby Air Riders too. Like, is Sakurai gonna stay relevant? I don't know. I don't know. Sakurai can like retire whatever the fuck he wants, so I don't think it really matters. Yeah, it sucks how like Sakurai isn't like some industry person. You know, that's a really good like Angry Joe. He's like Masahiro Sakurai. Who's that? Like, isn't it fucking insane that like Masahiro Sakurai isn't like a household name among like the average game journo, like outside of the Smash community? Doesn't that really like show you just how out of touch these people actually are? While they try to tell you that like Cyberpunk is great and that like the Nintendo Direct was a disappointment. Oh yeah, speaking of disappointments, like a lot of these people came out and tried to speak out against Mario Kart World. A lot of them tried to say like didn't do very well, and that's like obviously not true. Yeah, I really love this game. I don't think I'll ever really get tired of it, really. Yeah, they have to have. They're gonna add more modes after this, or more cups or something. I think they can patch them in whenever. How many copies? Yeah, I'm curious too. Like, I can see it outperforming 8, actually, for a wide range of reasons, but I think it is possible. Come on! Why am I getting slapped around so much? What was that? The hell are these? Buffalo? How the hell is that? Yeah, I just got endlessly slapped around, and I ended up losing my plays. I don't know if I have the... Yeah, I looked out there. Hell yeah. Oh, come on! He already crossed the finish line? By the time I got the blue shell... Oh, come on. Yeah, it's really good, yeah. 1 billion copies day 1, yeah. Yeah, Knockout Tour is the shit, for sure. Ninja Gaiden? I don't know how involved they were. Like, Ninja Gaiden has been in development for a long time. I think this is the thing with, like, a lot of Platinum games right now, is that, Ninja Gaiden was, it entered production, like, 8 years ago, when Platinum, like, hadn't fallen off yet. So I think what must have happened is that, like, they did all of their work on it, like, years and years ago, and, you know, managed to retain, like, their involvement to a certain degree, like, as they've gone through all of their internal problems. So they weren't kicked off like they were with, like, the CyberConnect 24 thing, you know, for sucking shit, but, like, I think, like, Ninja Gaiden 4's quality is not going to be an indication of Platinum's, like, current ability to produce games. Yeah, games take a long time to make, so, like, yeah, I'm actually really excited for Ninja Gaiden 4, so, yeah, I think it's possible we could get, like, a new Nintendo Direct in, like, the before the end of the month. Because it is June and it is time to like. We do need to know what like the upcoming year for the Switch 2 is going to look like. So I would not be surprised if it's like next week or something like that. Oh, what the hell? You know, I'm pretty sure you can get on top of those fences and keep jumping. Wow, that's gonna be insane if I can pull that off. Circuit maps. I don't know. I thought the same thing, but like the more I play this, I think it does work like really well, actually. I mean, my favorite map in 8 was Mount Wario, and like in a lot of ways, like every track in this game is Mount Wario. So. Dad. My name is Cody. Yeah, Tour was trash. Like I legit think like the Tour tracks in like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe like made the game worse. Like I really do. Like nobody likes them. Like they just ruined the fucking game. Twelfth or yeah, eighth or better. Okay. Well, great timing. And this baby Princess Peach. I feel like she's always in front of me. Why is Princess Peach like the demon of the track? A baby Princess Peach, the demon of the track. Like, okay. That actually was her this time. I wasn't. It's not me being like hyperbolic. That actually was baby Princess Peach. Okay. Oh fuck. Who actually plays as the baby character is what I want to know. Like, I've never known anybody who actually does. Shit. Shit! Why was I hit twice in a row? Fuck. Damn it! What? Who the hell was that? Was that baby DK? Okay, okay, one more. Yeah, one blue shell is all we need, I think. Yeah, we can see him. Who is it? Wait, it probably is Princess Peach, isn't it? What the hell was that? Like, I had to get fucked over, like, every single time. Holy fucking shit. Finn Twin. Hot Rod. Yeah, I think we're ready to play something else. I guess we can do the world map thing. Do some stuff there. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be 2 weeks until like Rido comes out. No, about a week. Yeah, a week and like 3 days. Yeah, it's coming out on a Tuesday, isn't it? This wrote a tribute to Chaco Island 2. Wait, a tribute? Oh, I see. So this is based off of a Super Mario Kart stage. Okay. The world like has tracks built into it. Okay. Yeah, there's way more to do in this world than most game journals are willing to admit. Fucking Pokey? Clear. You cleared a mission. And why would I retry it after accomplishing it? Whatever. More Harman salt? Like what salt? Like I think the thing I'll be bitching about the most is how like Cyberpunk 2077 and Street Fighter 6 both suck shit. And that I wasted money on both of them. How do you find the P switches? You just drive around? A benchmarking? The game is shit. What are you talking about? It's not a benchmark of anything other than like how low the standards of PC gamers actually are. Gee, look at all this stuff you're never ever actually going to do in the base game. You cleared a mission. I don't know if I'll 100% this. I believe you get unlockables for doing this, but I don't know. Yeah, it might be a thing to do when we're bored or whatever. I don't know. I don't see like free roam as being like the selling point of the game. Okay. Yeah, people seem to like it. I don't know. I'm just not the kind of person who likes open world games, really. Karibo. Bounce, bounce, bounce to a grand vantage point. Yeah, people don't like admitting this, but like this is basically what Grand Theft Auto is. It's just wandering around like an empty open world. At least this game has like cool P switches. It's Nabbit! What the hell is he doing? Get back here, you! Yeah, there's probably all sorts of weird shit to find. I gotta run down Nabbit. Wait a minute! If he's faster on foot than he is on a car, then why does he... Okay, real talk. Is Nabbit faster than Sonic? Like, he has to be, right? Yeah, that's what I would do with Nabbit. Like, honestly, is just, like, confirm he's faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. Nabbit stole something? Yeah, I love Nabbit. I wish he had, like, more of a prevalent role in games. Like, we still don't, like, he's never even been used that much in, like, RPGs or anything. I believe he's in Paper Jam, actually, if I remember correctly. What does he do in Paper Jam? Yeah, it's always weird, like, I don't know. It's weird. I thought he would be, like, one of those characters that was just, like, would be put on the back burner, but he's been around for, like, for a while, and he doesn't seem to be going anywhere, so. I'm glad, but it's just, like, well, what has this guy done? It's just, like, he's a mystery. Most people probably don't even know where he came from. And people don't even know the conspiracy about him and Ravio. Ugh. So I guess you just drive around and, like, hit P switches when you find them. I guess. Yeah, of course it is, man. Ooh. Hey, this is the Golden Gate Bridge. Gamergate does not belong to me. Oh, that's what we should do. We should call something the Gamergate Bridge. You know, as opposed to, like, you know, the Golden Gate Bridge, which is like a symbol of woke culture in San Francisco. We should have a Gamergate Bridge. Baby Rosalina. Wait, what? Wait, what happens when you catch the characters? Why do you have to run them down? What shit? Huh? So what the hell? What the hell does that mean? Why does she always run into the walls like that? It's kind of odd, isn't it? Does she not know how to drive? But she's in a racing game. Are you even old enough to drive? Oh, so this is nicer than the Golden Gate Bridge. Shotgun baby formula. I can't catch up to her. Treasure tracker. They're really going to like. Well, Captain Toad is like one of the games they enhanced in Switch 2 for some reason. I don't. Come to think of it, we still haven't played Odyssey or anything like that. Oh yeah, my Switch 2 has still not taken a physical cart. Like I have not put in a single physical cart in my Switch 2. Yeah, it feels weird to be playing Switch 1 games. Like people say that like Scarlet and Violet looks amazing on oh wait, what the fuck? Wait, hang on. Wait. But why is she on the map though? Like I thought you were supposed to catch her like Nabbit. Is that not what you're doing? Like what is she doing? Oh wait, no, is this an online? Wait, can you run into people on your friends list? Is anyone else playing the game? Okay, I think I don't know. Does this have like soft online, like Mario Wonder, where like you see other people in the open world? That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I should probably get a travel case for my Switch too. Arcade, normal arcade, normal arcade. Yeah, we gotta do it once with every character.
Your shadow moves with stealth and disappears into darkness.
Through with words.
Battle 1. Fight.
Yeah, I took a break so I could go outside today. Yeah, how did this happen exactly? This was still during like Yamauchi's era at Nintendo. This was before Iwata became CEO. This game never gets old. I love it so much. I hope this game I hope this is a sign that Nintendo is interested in like going to Namco and making a new Soul Calibur. I think that would be a good move for them if they just like secured Soul Calibur and Tails as like exclusives. That would be big for them, I think. Especially Soul Calibur, because like I think there's a huge like they really need fighting games, I think. I'd say fighting games and like first person shooters and like Western like RPGs, I think they kind of don't really have any of. This game never gets old. It's so much fun. Yeah, this is way more fun than Street Fighter 6, isn't it? It actually works for one thing. Yeah, I think it even looks better. You know, this might be a hot take. I think this looks better than Street Fighter 6. Like, I really do. Yeah, I wonder when we're gonna get new GameCube games. I love everything on it, but it's like, well, I mean, I love Soul Calibur 2 and Wind Waker, but like neither of those games are like ones I was aching to play. So yeah, I like my Switch too. Yeah. I never understood why like Astaroth has like completely different looks to him depending on the costume. Yeah, the characters in this are so unique and so distinct. I mean, you can buy Pikmin 1, but are you going to? And Prime Remastered, like, are you going to? Yeah, probably one by like next month. Zhanghua, and she's cute as fuck.
Before the start of a new legend. One fight.
Yeah, I've always liked how like Zhanghua just seems like way more feminine than most like female fighting game characters. Oops, ah, shit. Shit, Zhanghua, yeah. Yeah, she always stuck out to me too. Yeah, like it's crazy how well this game has aged. Like I think it looks better than like Soul Calibur 6, and like it plays better. It has like it's way more fun to play. Like it's just like it has way more content. Like the voice acting is better even. It's such a spectacular game, way ahead of its time. It's such a shame the series fell off after this.
Versus Voldo. The power of darkness turns the
Like this game was like very special to me growing up. So like discovering this was like I don't know. It was something I'd never heard of before, and getting into it was just. And by the way, like, this is an example of a reason to own a Switch 2. The fact that like Soul Calibur 2 is on NSO is should be a huge deal, but like, nope, nobody cares. Even though this is the one with Link in it. Here we go. Which I know is like the primary reason a lot of people got into the game. Zhanghua is cute. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, never my favorite. But yeah, I liked her for sure. Yeah, I like Sangmina actually, because like she showed so much skin. Yes,
Apple One fight.
and the animations are just so good and fluid and just. This really is like a hallmark like 3D fighting game. I don't know if like any better 3D fighters exist. Honestly, I don't think I've ever played one. I thought Dead or Alive might have done it, but like I don't know. I just Dead or Alive's kind of weird in that sense, where like it doesn't have the same amount of content. I think like the actual fighting might be better, but like this is so distinct from other fighting games. I love Dead or Alive, but it's very similar to like Virtua Fighter. Wow, he committed suicide there. Look at that. Whoop! He was scared.
His motivation is the thirst for power. Battle 1.
Am I the only one who hated Mitsurugi growing up? I never liked him at all. He's like the only character I didn't play as. Like everyone else, I was like barely familiar with, but never played his own. I don't even remember why. Like, was it just because he was old? I don't know. Yeah, the new Virtua Fighter is coming confirmed for Switch, isn't it? I hope it's better than a Street Fighter was. Is Yu Suzuki working on it? Do we know? I'm very curious to see like what he's doing now. Like after Shenmue 3 was such a failure. And the fucker is still talking about sequels to it. It's just like, and they canceled like the anime too. And it's just like, why they even produce it? I'm so confused about this. Like, yeah, Shenmue is it's just a weird IP at this point. Yeah, for some reason, Link's like rival is Raphael, and I always like wondered why.
Watch quietly and learn. Fight.
Yes, oh man, the Zelda theme's in it. Oh man. What a great moment. Oh man. I've always loved this fight. Like I always used to think this was the Temple of Time, but apparently I'm retarded and don't know what an actual church looks like. Or didn't know what an actual church looks like. I never went to any growing up, so.
Fight.
Yeah, this is definitely like it's definitely one of those things that get your like Link's role in this game just raises all these weird questions because like you end up thinking like way too seriously about it when you're a stupid kid, and you're just like, what's the lore behind this? How does this fit into Zelda? I don't know. We do that because it's such like it's just such a great game, and I desperately wished for like a follow up to this and like more, and like we never got it. Like it's so disappointing that we never got like a real Soul Calibur 3 with Link and like him playing a bigger role in the plot. Who the hell is asking for Shenmue 4 after like what happened with 3?
Versus Inferno. Steel was broken, and a new era of terror has begun.
Shenmue Dojo? What's that? How these fan websites are weird. Like it's just it's kind of strange seeing like the fan culture around this stuff and how people have like entire careers about like wanting new video games. It's weird to me. That's kind of how Arlo started with like the Paper Mario stuff, but like I don't know. It's a YouTube fan website, yeah. Yeah, I really need the GameCube controller for this. I'm doing it reasonably well, but like, it's because I'm such a prodigy at games. But like, the controls are really weird. It works, but like, it's way different than it is on the Cube. Yeah, the GameCube was like perfect for like the controls for this. Okay, time for disappointment. Time to see like what Link's ending is. Oh man, I hated this bullshit as a kid because it's just like Link came to this world in order to defeat the evil which threatened Hyrule. Okay. So is this where he was during Wind Waker? After a long journey, Link finally succeeded in sealing away the terrible evil. It doesn't even specify whether it's Soul Edge or not. The tranquility of this world? Of his ocarina was all that remained. So did he even do anything like with Soul Edge or like anything that was actually happening? Like, was it something unrelated? Like, huh? I was so disappointed when I saw that. Like, that's what they came up with for an ending. Like, in general, the endings are. In general, the endings of this game are pretty disappointing. Let's look at his profile. I don't think I've looked at this in like. Yeah, probably like 15 years. At least now. Yeah, I don't think I've played this in like really since like for the past like 15 years really. No, 15? No, yeah, 20 honestly, yeah. Profile. Age 29. And the lore is like so well thought out and interesting. Oh, he doesn't even have like his own spread. That always pisses me off. Okay. So is this implying that Ganondorf was actually secretly controlled by Soul Edge? According to the lore of this game. Like, it's just confusing. Okay. Should we do another arcade or? Yeah, Necron's the gimmick character, right? Because he always has like a completely different fighting style.
Again before the start of a new legend.
So what's Necrod's deal? Like, I don't think he's actually a Soul Calibur character either. I think he's another guest protagonist. Yeah, I don't remember anything about Necrid. Summer Game Fest was Kino. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to play through the game again, but I love it so much that I'm just gonna do it anyway. We do have to like, yeah, we're gonna be playing this game a lot, I think. I find it interesting how the antagonist is like the primary, like, I don't know. Yeah, Nightmare is the main character, isn't he? Of Soul Calibur? Necrid was from Spawn. Yeah, Spawn is in the Xbox version. So that's what confuses me about it. Like, why is Necrid in all versions of the game then? I don't know. I'm very confused. Anyway, there's a reason everybody remembers Link and nobody remembers fucking Necrid, because, like, nobody fucking cares about Spawn. Not even comic book fans care about Spawn. Yeah, that's what confuses me. Like, Spawn has been in, like, this and Mortal Kombat 1. So that means there's some overlap between Mortal Kombat and Soul Calibur. Like, that's just weird to me. Is that like the one with like the King Arthur chicks for some reason? The one that like seems to be like the next Baldur's Gate 3. I never bother charging. Like, what's the point? Like, even if it works, it just doesn't.
Versus Mitsurugi. Battles risking the soul. Battle 1. Fight.
So there's 8 stages in total. And they go by pretty quick. Yeah, it's nice playing as, like, other characters again. Because they're all really fun to play as. I just, like, default into, like, playing as my favorites, usually. Yeah, it's pretty late. I don't know if I should keep streaming. Yeah, I kind of want to get up early tomorrow. Ivy.
The resolve is stronger and more tragic than any other.
Yeah, Ivy is certain people's favorite characters for reasons. Oh no, she's been censored! No, just kidding. It's her older costume. Yeah, I've never been an Ivy fan. I don't understand the appeal. Virtua Fighter RPG like Shenmue was intended to be. Yeah, that's how they should resolve the plot to Street Fighter. Is just make it into an RPG. Like that's what I feel like playing Street Fighter 6 is that like why is it not just an RPG? Okay. Does it? Yeah, I am. I'm very interested in trying it. That'll be really interesting if if Virtua Fighter comes back and becomes popular, because I think for a long time it's just been like overshadowed by Street Fighter and like everything else. But like, yeah, that might be a good move. Like, just not like just bringing it back. Yeah, I'm definitely interested. I've never played one, so I'm definitely interested in it. Hey, who's the? In this, yeah, like it's a gorgeous game. This came out in 2003, and it looks great. Like it looks better than modern games. Like it looks better than like Soul Calibur 6. Like it's crazy if you think about it. Unbelievable. Who the fuck is gonna care about Sonic Racing after Mario Kart World is my question. Columns the Destined Battle.
Are you?
What are you?
You're human, aren't you?
Hey, what's she talking about?
Heart is still pounding.
Yeah, I've always really liked Column. Here we go. Oops. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'd say she's like I really tend to lean towards like the faster characters in this game. So I think Talon is like the best at that, as I recall. Okay. Yeah. Why hasn't Arcade 1-Up gotten a hold of like the arcade version of Soul Calibur? I'm curious like if that's ever gonna get released. I think you can get the original on Xbox, but what the fuck does that mean? I was always confused about Shalom's role in the story. Like she's like a wind shaman from like Nepal or something. And I'm just like, what the fuck is a wind shaman? Like I have no idea what the fuck that means. So is she like a wind waker? That's kind of what I think is that like. So did Link learn how to control the winds from her? I don't know. Yeah, Sonic Transformed is just Diddy Kong Racing. All of these like discount mascot racing games are just Diddy Kong Racing. Like Crash Team Racing even ripped off the plot. You know, it's just like, yeah, it's crazy how they have no like. They know they can't get away with copying Mario Kart, so they just copy like Diddy Kong Racing instead. It's so infuriating, especially because they've never gotten it right. It's been almost 30 years now, and they still haven't topped it. Yeah, they're all like that. It's really common to just rip off Diddy Kong Racing specifically. Yeah, I have no interest in like. I don't think I'll ever buy another Sonic game again. I'm just done with the IP. Like every time I'm like tempted, I'll just play like the Genesis games and just be like, oh wait, this is garbage, and then just skip it. I'm done with Sonic. I'm so tired of hearing about it. Okay, what's the ending? So he doesn't even speak. Like, yet Necron's like, he's such a nothing burger of a character. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't have a personality. He's just. I don't remember this at all. Oh, there's a shop, isn't there? Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah. A DLC character exclusive to PC? That's funny. Yeah, are these companies like deliberately trying to like steer people towards PC gaming? Malefius. Oh wow, how boring. Yeah, there's nothing about him.
Don't.
Chapter 2, The Journey Begins. I thought it already.
Voldo.
So this is the bandit?
Mighty ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path. Final battle. Fight.
Yeah, Link's not terribly fast, so. Really? hate it when that happens. That always pisses me off. Yeah, I think I got the highest possible ranking in Weapon Master. I think it's like 87 or something like that.
Final battle. Fight.
I just love like the world building and the vibe. It's so.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
Quit now! If you want to live.
I've always hated Young Sung, and I don't know why. Wow. Ron's Neophyte. Yeah, so this game has dungeons where you crawl through it and like fight randos. It's so Kino. Like, oh man. And I love Weapon Master mode. It's so cool. I hope this makes a comeback someday.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Sure. How's the European version different? Is what I want to know. Yeah, was it common for like was it common for the European version of GameCube games to be different? Because I feel like that was a thing in like the N64 and like GameCube eras quite a lot. Because I remember hearing about that. Like Luigi's Mansion has like the hidden mansion feature in the European version works way differently. It's actually one of the things. I think that's what we should be most looking forward to right now for fans of the original Luigi's Mansion is that specific feature. Because I think like your what happens in the? I guess we could look it up real quick. I never thought I would actually play it, so it's definitely kind of weird. European. In the European Hidden Mansion, the mansion is a mirrored reflection, making the layout different and challenging. Additionally, ghosts in the European Hidden Mansion are more difficult to capture, and there are more of them in some rooms. Increased difficulty, more ghosts. Ghost behavior. And we never got that. Wow, that is crazy. I'm curious if there's any other, like, Wind Waker European version. Yeah, one of my complaints about the North American version is how little, like, actually changes in the Hidden Mansion. I think you just catch ghosts quicker or something. Version differences, the Wind Waker. I wonder if like the localization is different. Yeah, I'm very curious. Like, if there's any like, yeah, Luigi's Mansion is really exciting. I think I'm very interested in seeing like what we get out of that.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
You're all the same.
Final battle. Fight.
I love these arenas. I love the implication that like every single room in these dungeons is just like a podium surrounded by water. Like they're all like this. I don't even think you can like play this. Can you play this stage in the core game?
Versus Yoshimitsu. The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path. Final battle. Fight.
I never understood why Yoshimitsu is like the reoccurring character in like Namco Bandai games. Actually, no, this is before like Namco Bandai. This was back when it was just plain old Namco. You know, back in the good old days. I feel like, yeah, I feel like a lot of like problems in this industry come from like these companies merging to try and destroy Nintendo. When did Namco Bandai happen? A new feature has been unlocked? Like what? Yoshimitsu is now selectable. Okay. Yeah, so you unlock new characters by going through Weapon Master. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the character select screen looked kind of blank, but I guess what I did do was go through Weapon Master immediately when I first played this, like day one, and beat it in a day. So I guess I had almost everything.
Versus Charade.
Charade.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury. Battle. Fight.
So what's the point of like Charade? So Charade is the one with the who copies other movesets. So like why would you ever do this when Silver Neophyte?
Watched over.
Yeah, I still enjoy this more than Street Fighter 6. Yeah, it's just like some weird like configuration of another stage because like typically the cage isn't here. This isn't usually a cage match. A road to the new stage, Benak Haba has appeared.
Versus Raphael. The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path. You're quite the rude one.
PC gamers are seething at Nintendo succeeding. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, they really thought that like the Switch would be like some flash in the pan success, and that's obviously not really a thing. The Legend of Zelda, screw that. Legend of Link. Yeah, so this is where you get the different weapons. Yeah, that's one of the really fun like things about this game is that like you can really play around with these weird like alternate weapon types in the main game. It's just endlessly like replayable. How do you get costumes? Is it okay? Yeah, yeah, there are costumes. Okay. Purchase Lemures. Razor Sword. Yeah, that's the one that breaks after 100 hits. Wow. Shiranai. Weapon Gallery. Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. I love this game, but like, man, it's really one of those games that you can really only play once, honestly. Ah, well, it's been so long since I last played it that it's not really a problem, but the biggest release since iPhone, I know, right? Oh yeah, we haven't played Fantasy Life yet. Yeah, so I finally went ahead and bought Fantasy Life because like, I got the Switch out of the way and I have I got my Oh, that reminds me, I haven't set my goal for the stream. Let's see. 10 super chats. Okay. What's the language you would like to be able to use? English? English. Okay. Yeah, so I've heard this game is actually really, really good, but I don't know. Yeah, level 5. I don't think I bought anything from level 5 on the Switch. What did they put out? Yeah, I think I went through the entire Switch era without buying anything from them. Okay, level 5. Oh, can you not look at publishers anymore like you used to? Yeah, you used to be able to look at publishers on Switch 1. Okay. Yeah, it's weird like the some of the things they've changed in this. Yeah, what do you think will this be better than Cyberpunk 2077? I think it will be. Please enter a name. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll be this guy. It looks kind of like a me, doesn't it? Hairstyle. No, I'm not gonna look like a girl. Hey, okay. What are the colors, though? I want to change the color. There we go. Why are they purple? But no green? Ah, here we go. There we go. Green. Nose. Yeah, this is a character creator. It's like simple, easy to understand. Okay. Riveria, a peaceful land brimming with magic and mystery. Holy shit, we're getting better world building than we got in Cyberpunk. How will you live yours? Level 5 presents? That is a fucking Cramorant. Game Freak, you need to go after level 5 too. No, just kidding. Yep, it's already better than Cyberpunk.
Ordinary.
Oh wow, a dragon. Oh wow. Yeah, so one of the reasons I love Level 5 so much is that they have this very specific vibe. It's very Nintendo-esque, but it's kind of its own thing as well. Like, they feel more like those kind of kids anime vibes. The sort of stuff you would watch back in the 2000s. Like, I just love, like, the charm. Rune Factory better? Yeah, absolutely. I've heard the new Rune Factory is great. I had no I had no intention of buying that one, but I think I am gonna do it after hearing how good it is.
Something for Polo?
Marco and Polo. Holy fucking shit. Level 5. You're the worst. Hmm. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
What do we have here?
Yeah, my eyes are failing on me. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I think I'm gonna go to bed now, and then just wake up tomorrow and resume the stream. I have something I want to do tomorrow morning, so I'm not sure when it's gonna be. Probably around like noon or so. But until then, I will see you all next time. Thank you.